Well, anyways. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I talk about a lot of things. Oh, I have my Robbie special sandwich on. Does anybody even care? You don't have to care about the Robbie special sandwich. You really don't have to care about it. But God, it looks amazing. Been like me. It's the hottest sambo you can ever have. That's tasty. No, I'm just gonna make it. I'm barely gonna eat it. Anyways, yeah, it's something to say, but these things happen. That's gonna be the hottest thing I ever had. I remember one time I was in a friend's house and they gave me like a hot spicy thing. I was like, that's not fucking hot. I had a skull on it, and I'm like, wow. Really? And all the other lads were there laughing at me. This is going back about 5 years ago. And all the other lads are there laughing, saying, like, oh, look at him, look at him. Yeah, I got a bit of hiccups with Jesus. It was gone in about 5 minutes. At the end of the day, they were like, really got a hot thing in his mouth afterwards. It was amazing. I'm not saying no. But I wasn't in his own house. And I wasn't here either. Weirdo. Okay, this is going to be hard to turn around. This is my few minutes where I can actually talk about things in my life. And again, until somebody jumps in. Sorry for being on a Wednesday night. Fuck it. I did say it's gonna come on, but here I am. Fuck it, this is hard. That's what she said to me before, isn't it? It's supposed to be hard. Lads trying to be lads. Trying to be funny. Why do they get to bury me? Nobody gets to bury me. Nobody gets to bury me. I don't think anybody gets to bury me in my life. I really don't. I'm married enough. Too smart, too intelligent, too quick. No, I don't like to allot myself with a load of, I don't know, let that cool down and let it turn over. I don't allot myself with a load of roses and fucking red carpets and everything. I don't know, but Jesus Christ. If I was half the person they were, I'd be fucking useless. And I mean that. To this day. Absolutely mean it. And that's God, honestly. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If I was to be the half the person, well, the person they were, I wouldn't even be. If I was the person they were, I wouldn't even be the half the person I am. I couldn't be. That's a fact. I'm not slagging people off. But I know exactly where I'm coming from with that. Think about it. I'm not going to talk about people generally. Oh god. This is not going well. Mario! Money on. Hence I'm getting the cans in. I'm not going to stay on for long anyway. I'm literally not going to stay on for long, bro. Salute. Yep, I mean, this is before soup as well. I'm just going to have a sandwich and then stick a film out. I'm going to try my best to do an hour stream. A 1 hour stream. You know that's not going to happen, is it? Yeah, grand. Well, I kind of let myself down. I was going on about my own ill health anyway, and everything else, and everybody else is like text. I mean, you probably see the rest of them coming in here. Robbie, did you go to hospital? Robbie, did you go to hospital? Robbie, did you go to hospital? And like, just give me a break. I came to a solution where I don't have to go to the hospital, and I worked it out. And it's not stop being a fucking eater and get yourself sorted out. One of them is I'm not, unless there's a cigarette here, I don't think there is. I'm not smoking anymore, and I don't really want to smoke anymore. I can go out, I can enjoy myself. I don't need to have a cigarette. I'll explain all this later, but I'll put these in first. How are you keeping, bro, anyway? Oh. Well, this is great. 12, 13, 14. Well, I didn't think. Thank you. That's even better. Certain things that need to sort out in life. I don't do it all again. It's going to carry on the same road I'm on for now. Until time comes anyway. It'll be all good. Bush, and that's what it is. Yeah, here I am. I'll work it out. I'll be happy with that. I can't believe that one there. Sorry, Mario, not ignoring you. Ugh. Yeah, no, I've been in hospital so many fucking times, and it's probably down to my own. Yeah, it is down to my own stupidity. Yeah, it's just through the times when I was going through all that, do you know what I mean? And I don't want to do that, because what will happen is it'll bring up memories of me being in hospital. Listen, I don't want to take up somebody else's bed. I really cannot do that. Because I've done this myself. Literally done it myself. So now I just want to solve my issue at home, and I think I came up with a solution with it. Now I know that Darky's got to give out to me about it. I didn't even respond. I haven't actually got onto social media, and maybe I should, but I know it sounds stupid that the hospital is there and everything else. Like, I know I can work this out. I know I can do a hell of a lot better than them. I've also... Hey, Bronx. I don't smoke weed. Jesus Christ. Smoking weed. I was watching Ted. No, Ted, the teddy bear. What? MacFarlane. God, I can't even say his name. Seth MacFarlane. Funniest thing. That's a comedy you can watch over and over again, but my life is something like that as well, anyway. But anyways, to make a long story short, how is? So anyway, Bronx, yeah, no. When I mean smoke, I don't mean smoking weed. Smoke, I know what you mean by smoke. I mean cigarettes. God, how posh do I have to be fucking be? I mean cigarettes. Right. I don't want to smoke cigarettes anymore. And I don't want to be in hospital, so it all works out. So if I can stick to the same two criteria of that, then I'd be good. I was wondering where you're going with that one. Who would smoke weed in a hospital? Although they're legalising it for people that have... Oh God, I'm going on to a different subject now, aren't I? Please tell me to shut up. Yeah, for people... It's hemp, right? It's not so much weed, it's hemp. And what it is like a jelly that you can get in different forms. You can get a jelly and all that. For people that have, even young kids, right, that are suffering with... I spoke about this before, lads. And they try to legalise it in certain places in Europe now. Try to legalise it now. Kids that are having chronic thanks Bronx right epileptic fits. It's an epileptic fit. So if they have epileptic fits and everything else, blah blah blah, and kids can't handle it, blah blah blah, then they're trying to use hemp to calm them down. It's a gel. So it's prescribed or is used in hospitals. It's not to get them high, it's actually to calm them down. So there is a reason for it somewhere. But I don't agree with it. Lads were, geez, back in the day I went to college and the whole lot, and the lads were giving me pollen, and the lads were giving me this and that and everything else, and all that. I was like, for fuck's sake. And I was out of it. I couldn't handle it. It was like a mushroom cloud. It's like a bleeding atom bomb just hit the room. Hi Kev, how are you, bro? This subject is gone. Hey, well, we're talking about legalising hemp or hash. Where this is the weirdest playing channel I have. Calm down. Or 6 or get high. It's the same thing, yeah. What it is, it balances out your thing, but you can't. No, I just after saying there to the lads, and Wayne gave me a message. I haven't gone on to social media. I came up with a solution, and it sounds like an excuse. I know your mum is probably going to give out to me, and I dearly love your mum, as I do yourself. I don't want to go to hospital, so I came up with another solution. I just need to keep it. See, I have a pressure sock and everything else, and I have a bit of medication on it as well. I don't want to be coming on the pity pop, but all I need is Epsom salts, which I do, and a basin of water, and then just stick my foot in it. I've always stuck my foot in it. I went down, but I wasn't going to wait there for about 14 or 15, 16 hours, and it brings back memories from the time when I was there. So I just don't want to do it. Call me a fucking idiot. Call me all the names beneath the sun. Just call me the biggest dope in the world. But yeah, at the moment, I'm okay. It is. I'll tell you what happens is when I take my foot out of the shoe, I can't wiggle my toes anymore. So what I do is I have to. This is the weirdest thing. And that's not the weirdest thing. This is what happens. It's a thing. People won't probably. But I'm giving up the cigarettes, by the way. And if I stick my foot in water and keep it submerged in that for a while, then I'd be okay. But yeah, the swelling went down because the pressure sock is on it. But that's when it became an issue. When I let it go for a bit. I'm a fucking idiot, Kevin. I keep on telling you that. This is not the first time I went through this. This is not my first rodeo, as they say. But anyways. No, I'm not going to the doctor. I can't get a fucking doctor. I told you before. I'm not making excuses. I can't ring anybody on a phone. I can talk to you over social media once the Wi-Fi is there. Now, it's not that bad. I was worrying the worst, Bronx. So what I'll do is I'll just keep it submerged in water. I don't have a submerged in water now, but a lot of it has got to do with the heat. I mean, we're in so much heat here and everything else that my skin is so, how would I put it, fair, and I just need to cut back on the cigarettes as well because of circulation. But I don't want to get into it anymore. And if I'm wrong, then they can amputate my head if they want to. But I think I have it right now. And seriously, they can, you know. How aggressive is that? Yeah, so I don't want to be in hospital right now. I know I can look after this. I don't know what way to go about it. I do have a public nurse anyway, so it's all good. Why don't you go outside? Because you're not a doctor. Sometimes I feel like my head should be amputated. But anyways, that's another thing. And then I just lift my head up off my shoulders, and then you just keep that, and the head is still working. Like it's like that episode of The Simpsons. Which would you rather keep, your head or your body if you were? That's a good question. If you were going to be frozen, trying to think of the word now. Same thing as Walt Disney. If you're going to be in a cryo chamber and you only had two things to keep, you had a choice between your head and your body, what would you keep? Would you keep your head or your body? If you're in a cryo chamber, it's the weirdest question ever, but your memories are in your brain, your body is just me. Yeah. So therefore you'd keep the head. But then if they had the head, what would they stick it on? A robot? Or somebody else's body? In 2050. I'm only guessing it's going to be 2050 when this happens. Like 2050. 2050. Right, so they're going to find a match for your blood and the whole lot, so you'd be genuine. I can't even get the words out. You would be, I was going to say genographic. What the fuck? I'm really getting tired. Your genes will match. I'm not talking about Levi's or Wranglers but I'm talking about your genes would match the body. So then just stick your head on and hold it, and then put everything else there. Then they wake you up, and then apparently they put a cryogenic freezer before or after you pass away, or before you pass away, or whatever, and they know you're dying before all this happens, and you can go 50 years on. It's all science. Found a new body. Yeah, suppose you could. But then you need that body to grow quick, because Bronx, you'd have a big head. So if you have a big head, it's not going to fit the body that they've cloned, because the body needs to grow. I don't think this is actually going to work at all, this. I really don't. Anyways, it's one of those things. Yeah, you could be Robocop, and then that's it. Robocop was the brain that was actually, Robocop was actually good. I think that was the first film that was actually cloned properly. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, Robocop. No, doesn't. They were trying to do that in the Middle East for a while to see if they're doing experiments, Oh God. like to say. Sorry. I don't know why they were doing that. It was so bad, it's so evil. You know where I'm coming from. No, it never ends well. You need your head. Sláinte. Change the subject. I didn't even think about this one. Oh yeah, talking about the Middle East. That was a good segue. I done a segue. So the ceasefire is gone anyway, and Trump doesn't seem to give a fuck anyway. But we all knew that anyway. If I keep on saying anyway, people tell me to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean anyway? So the ceasefire is gone. Trump goes to NATO. I'm just doing a bit of politics. I'm not doing it all. Seriously, folks, I'm not doing it all. Jesus, this is the longest my hair has ever been in my life. It's probably been the longest. Ceasefire's over again. Yeah, well, that was. Yeah. Bronx. You knew yourself, bro. That's the way it was going to go. We're not foolish or stupid, right? Oh, correct me if I'm right or wrong. Is that November when there's a ballot coming in to see how popular Trump is? No, Keir Starmer is trying to go, and the world's gone crazy. Britain don't have a Prime Minister. We have Muppets over here anyway, but there's better Muppets in the Muppet Show. Amelia Macron. Amelia Le Pen over there in France. She wants to go against Macron. Macron nearly got killed. I don't know where to start. I'm all over the place. Right, I'm going to start with one story only. Amelia Repent or whatever. She has a tag on her, but yeah, she wants to go for election. France is strange, but so is America, I suppose. Yeah, Le Pen. I need a burger. Yeah, so there was no way they were going to stop. What happens in the middle? It's like going to Nevada. It's like going to Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in the Middle East stays in the Middle East. Nobody talks about it. Same bloody thing. You don't go over there gambling. That's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, innocent people went over there in the stupid war they should never have been. But no, I mean that like I spoke about before. There's innocent people that are being killed over there, and the whole thing should never have been. I wasn't looked through. The other thing, yeah. Over in England, you have this gobshite, Nigel Farage. What a fucking clown. he thinks he's going to be re-elected. I'll put any money on what any is here that he's not going to be re-elected. And if they re-elect him, they're more stupid than I bloody think. I actually don't think they're stupid people, but then seriously, he should never be re-elected after that. It was total neglect. He's like a big baby for us. He reminds me of Trump, but he's the English version of Trump. And he's best mates with Trump. And Trump is best mates with Putin, and Putin is just like playing with his toys. Oh, I go on and on and on and on and on. And Zelensky is there scratching his head saying, "I got no players. Well, I haven't got any weapons. I just got a few weapons." Anyway, oh yeah, that's the other thing as well. Long-range missiles are supposed to be bought from European countries. That'll go 300 kilometers, 3,000 kilometers. Like, pinpoint where they're going to attack. I don't know. Listen, I don't want to go on about this too much. I'll get a lot of Russian people that are going to come in through here now. I know it. I'm gonna get me some, bro. I think Kev's gonna get something to eat. I don't know. What's the other news the other day? Oh yeah, Egypt think they were actually done in the World Cup by bad refereeing, and they actually think they were done because FIFA want Messi to win the World Cup again. Yeah, America is out. Oh yeah, the controversy on that one. Trump wanted Balagabu. I can't pronounce his name. Sorry, I'm not being bad in any way. I just can't say. Squirrel, fairy. I'm just doing a sandwich and then here. But it's one of my Robbie specials. Grand, yeah. The foot is not as bad as It's not as. It is bad, but I know what way to look after it. I was talking to Kevin here earlier on. He says, "Did you go to the hospital and everything else?" I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to take anybody else's bed. I can look after it here, and I think I know what I'm doing. But then if I don't, I'm a fucking idiot. And then I'll just get a basin of water and stick it in. Because Jerry told me so. It's the 30th anniversary of what band were you in? What band was he in again? Katie Apple. Jerry. Katie Appleton. I don't have a video anymore, but like, right, Spice Girls. Just remembered. Yep. Yeah. There you go, Jerry, being dropped again. Sorry. Yeah, I am an idiot for not getting it sorted out, but I know I can sort it out because I know I'm a fucking idiot for doing this. I'm a total fucking idiot, sis. But I don't want to be sitting down there. I don't want to be taking up another bed. I don't want to be going ahead. I don't want to be there in hospital again. I know I can actually solve the problem. So what I'll get is Epstein salts, but salts. Epstein salts. Imagine getting Epstein salts. To be like the, you know the salts that you can get in, and then I know I can do that, and then all that and walk from there and all. Leave it with me for a while anyway. Now, if I was to take my foot out in my boot, and I left it for the night, then it'd be killing me. Because I'm really warm and very hot and sweaty. I'm the most hottest sweat. Oh man, if you were with me, I'll be so hot and sweaty. And oh god, you'll have to smell me. No, I'll be grand. I analysed it, I looked into it my own way. I went through it before, so it's not anything untoward. Listen, at the end of the day, I am an idiot for not doing so. So, the only one person I have to forgive then is myself, to be honest with you. Wait, my messy sample. I'm trying to get everything. I have the most messy sambos in the world. Listen, I'll look into it anyway, so I'm going to give it a while. I'll give it till tonight and then we'll see what the story is over the next week. I know what the problem is. That's what I'm talking about. And the problem is, ironically, is me. And Arthur. And cigarettes, so I'm giving up the cigarettes. I don't want to smoke anymore. It's my circulation's full. But again, I don't want to be looking into it too much. But anyways. Hi, Char. Yeah, I'm okay, yeah, it's just... I was in agony. I haven't actually taken the painkiller today, so I'm just thinking. Now, this could be a false positive, not taking a painkiller. Do not follow my way of solving self-help problems. But I'm giving up the cigarettes, as I said, anyway. Oh, you're talking to sorry, you're talking to Square. I know he's a long time. Not being racist, Rambo. I know you a long time. That's what the Chinese say, isn't it? I'm going to have to show you my sandwich anyway. It's going to be ready in the next few minutes. Yeah, the cigs are gone. You know, I still have... Do you know when you say to somebody, you know, it's like cheap cigarettes and the whole lot, and somebody says they have them and everything else, and then you have a mate that you know for years, like, and the whole lot, and they keep ringing you up. Cheap ones, you know what I mean? And that's part of the problem. Now, I can give up the cigarettes, but this I can't, and they keep on saying, they'd still ring up. You want smokes? You want smokes? Do you want smokes? Do you want smokes? Do you want smokes? You want smoke? It just goes on and on and on. I'm like, Paddy, will you just give it up and leave me alone? I don't want any cigarettes. I'm looking at cigarette butts here, and I'm just thinking to myself, that's a hell of a lot to go through over a short amount of time. I went out there the other day and I didn't even have one cigarette. So then I started thinking to myself, well, if I can do that in one day, maybe it'll be grand. Now, I'm not compensating one for the other. I know this needs to be looked after again. But I'll get there in my own time. As I said, this is harder for me to give up than cigarettes. But I don't want to go through all that again. Now, if I can stay off the cigarettes, I'll be grand. If I don't have anybody enabling me, I'll be grand, and then I can just work on that. I used vapes before, but what happened with the vapes? Yeah, exactly, Shard. Well, that's what happened. You know I have Shard, you know I have an inhaler here. Yeah, just day by day you get through it. But the inhaler here, I don't know if I showed it to yourself or showed it to Square, but the inhaler here is a steroid inhaler. They're only new. But I can't take a vape, because if I was vaping, what I'm taking in is because of bronchitis and everything else. What happens is it just blocks up because of the vapor that goes in. What you're taking in is vapor, and then what that does stands in. I don't want to do the biology and. Anyway, it goes down into your esophagus, and then it goes down, well, your trachea, your esophagus, or whatever. I don't want to get into all that. Right, but anyways, yeah, but that's... People think vapes are the easy way out. They're not. Vapes is just a continuation of... Yeah, cigarettes are the devil, you know, yeah. Oh! Who had a song called The Devil You Know? Bronx. See if Bronx knows it. You have to mention it there. The Devil You Know. Who had the song? Don't say anything, folks. You have to bring up a song. I'm not a big fan anyway, but anyways, yeah, I'm just celebrating the Spice Girls anyway. I'm gonna get me Tyler Brady. It's better the devil you know. I'm not gonna wait 2 rounds, you know. Better the devil you know. Everybody else can correct me if I'm right or wrong, but nobody else seems to be guessing. Better the Devil You Know was a song that was done by 5, 4, 3 I got it right. 2, 1. No. Better the Devil You Know was Kylie Minogue. 2 guesses. You're out. Better the Devil You Know was Kylie Minogue. Correct me if I'm wrong anyway. I'm dealing with one here, but anyway, I'm a devil within my own self. I'm not actually... I won't be... Listen, we all have a devil inside. Oh, a devil inside! Devil inside, devil inside. We all have devil inside. Who sang that one? No, that's who Cody. No, well, all right. I'm not playing the game anymore. So I'll just tell you. In excess, devil inside. We all have a devil inside. We all have a bad side somewhere. You know, we're all fucking angels. I would have done the lottery. Yeah, better than Levy, you know, Kylie Minogue. And then who she went out with, that was the lead singer that took his life. Well, sorry, put out that early. I think the song came after anyway, but the Devil Inside was In Excess. So, both Australian. But anyways, never mind. I live in a down under. You know I'm bored and I come out with stupid things. I must be bored all the time now. I must be bored all the time. Seriously. Well, this is so hot. Now, the whole trick is to get on here as quick as I can. Who's in the lead? Well, never mind. I'm sure you would have got it. At least you didn't Google it, which I'm very proud of. I'm so proud of you all. I haven't even really started drinking, to be honest. It's just going to take me a while to get off the cigarettes, and I'll do that anyway. And I need to do it for my own being. And if I could be some sort of support for anybody trying to get off cigarettes, I'll do my best for y'all. But I think when you go down to the shops and you get something to eat, just saying, "You want any smokes, have you?" Or you're out to drink, they go, "Can you go to the phone for me? Go to the phone." Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Listen, lad. Fuck off. Leave me alone. That's what happened to me when I was off the drink for a while. I don't know if you knew that. I was off the drink for a while, and that was over COVID. People were asking me to go to the off license for them, and I was like, what the fuck? My own sister was asking me to go to the off license for her. All I wanted to do was go down and get like groceries and stuff. Ugh. Anyways, I'll just get a few things that are not alcohol. Who's the lead singer of disgusting? Did anybody watch the Kylie documentary? I watched one of it, some of it. I'm not a big Kylie fan. You know? And it's mad, if I was watching it, it'd be like 12 o'clock in the morning, or 1 o'clock in the morning, which would be like Australian time. And I feel like, why? I'd rather talk to y'all than do all that shit. Oh, Hutchins, Hutchins, isn't it? Hutchins, yeah, no, Hutchins. He's the lead singer of In Excess. But he was, anyway. How he passed away. Right, I'm not getting into that. Because I do have a good friend that comes on here, and therefore I'm not getting into it. You can only win once. If you were right, then you wouldn't have won the lottery. Sure. You can only win once. It's one of those lottery questions. Really. Michael Hutchins. Yeah, I have him now. I said Mick, his name's Mike. Yeah. Oh, right. Watch me sit here and not have a cigarette. I just want to be with a cigarette. No, it's stupid me being on here. Everybody else is trying to get off cigarettes. No, and everybody else is trying to get off the drink too, so. It's very true with me as well. I won't win an argument. You know, when you're talking to somebody that is reasonable and you get on with them, but you think you get on with them, and they truly believe they're right and they're never wrong, so everything they say is right, and even though you can tell them the facts, you know, like certain things, like your dad had sex with your mum and then you popped out of the fanny, he'd be like, no I didn't. You'd say, no, you didn't have a cesarean. This is how it happened. But to say that, I don't know if it was him. Of course you didn't know it was him. It's one of these people that won't agree with you all the fucking time, and they'll just do it for an argument. And even though you know, I mean that was a very lame way of describing it. Oh god, I have an excessive mute. I'm going a strange way in this conversation. Right, I'll just narrow it down. A chap that I know is always right when wrong. And right to be wrong. It's a bit like Donald Trump, I suppose. And his name is Don as well, so anyway, yeah, that works out. Alpha Kenny Buddy. Something like that as well. I described it wrong anyway, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. When people, you can actually tell them the whole facts of life and they won't believe you. Because they have to say it a different way. Like, what, you're a fucking alien now? You're a fucking alien? You're a fucking alien? Not you, Bronx. I'm talking about no. I haven't actually talked about the facts of life on here yet. Well, I think he's all know it. But Jesus. You come across people that always want to be right all the fucking time. And it's the most pain in the fucking hole. And even if you don't know, they rub it in if you don't know. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. This is not the reason why I came out for having a few drinks. It's not. I came out here to enjoy a conversation where we can actually not have an argument, which was put up there, and just leave it be. And they were like, And now this chap like is in his 50s, like, you know what I mean? I think it's very childish. And this is what I got away from all. It's like, fuck yeah, man. Come on, simple. And with people like that, they tend to forget. They tend to forget, how would I put, what's the truth and what's not the truth. To believe in themselves. And sometimes you have to give them a bit of a nudge. I just think it's funny that people are actually like that. I remember one time I had sex and I had the condom slipped. I don't mind talking about shit like this. This is another stream, by the way, YouTube. But the condom slipped off. I had to reach in to grab the condom out because I didn't want to get her pregnant. It was the whole reason for the condom is to be in there. Is not have any kids. I didn't know if she was on the pill or on. I know it's the okay. Listen, me. It was me. It's not about her. She wasn't wearing it. I was. Like, just get along with it. Oh God Almighty. Yeah, it was just one. Oh my gas thing is beeping. Right. I'm a messy rubby Sambo. Wonder what he hears. So the sandwich is not supposed to be upside down like that. And it's a lovely something where you can turn it around this way. Turn it around this way then. If anything falls out of it, you can turn it around. And then you have it that way. And then you have it that way, and 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 that way. It's possibly the most finest sandwich I'd ever have. I'm sure he's got better. That is a fantastic sandwich. That is better than any burger you would get anywhere. That's 2 slices of bread. And anyways. Well, that was too early for me to come on here for you because it's not, no, it's not come on. Oh my God, did I come on at this hour? Let's go, yeah. That is amazing. Now what you do with it, you let it go really cold. You don't eat it warm. You let it go cold. And then when you eat it, you get all the flavours out of it. And you get all the tastiness of meat. And I have to tell you what's in it. It's ham. There's mayonnaise, mustard. There's cheddar cheese. There's tomato. Jalapeno. onion. Um, I mean, it's packed up. I mean, it's a meal within itself. Packed up. So 2 slices of ham and then cheese, tomato, scallions. Scallions. Um, that is that's a mouthful. Well, it would be now. I remember this one. Her name, she had a really, really long name, and we were doing it and all, and the whole lot. But when I went down on her, I have to say, I had to say her name. And I was saying, I can't say your name because that's a mouthful. And I gave her the mouthful. That's all I could say. I'm really disgusting, aren't I? But she enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay, lock me up. I want to hear the pleasure, people. Sometimes. The amount of cigarettes I need to get rid of. Set that bloody alarm. I walk a lonely road, the only road I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk. Yeah, right, yeah, okay, I get it. You realise I'm fairly pissed and tired. And he's probably realised I didn't get myself sorted out. And yes, I am in agony. And yes, I haven't taken a painkiller today. Yes, I'm still drinking. We all have our issues, but I know I can get through this somehow. I did before. So I put any money with anybody that I can't get through this somehow. Again, I do not want to take up anybody's space when they really need it. There was like a 75-year-old man that was waiting for 35 hours when I was in the hospital. I was waiting there 14 hours. Put things into perspective a little. And he wasn't looked after. But I was going to a separate department. It was just horrible. So I said, fuck, I'm not going to the hospital anymore. They don't sort out the health system. Now, seriously, it could be anybody that you know. And I would not appreciate that. Anyway. Well, no, appreciate it. I wouldn't do it. Anyway. Oh, that is fucking gorgeous, isn't it? That was beautiful. Oh, fuck off. That is like fucking heaven on a stick. In a sandwich. Oh. And the jalapenos you put. That is mental. I want to see a picture of it. I never got around to it. Alright. That mental. I'm going to keep it as a secret sandwich. But jalapenos in it as well. Gives it a good kick. My mini laugh. Where the fuck did my phone go? What's over here? I walk alone, I walk alone. Okay. That was a much. What's the argument? No. Mental. I made the most mental sandwich that you could ever have. Wow. I feel guilty eating it. Really do. It's gonna be gone. So what I'm gonna do is this. Don't think that's not in this mushroom. No, no. That's a bad place. I'm only doing it for my own benefit. To know what I put in it. How the hell like a half beaten? Chew it. I'm sorry, that was the phone. What? The sake of it. Best I'm alive. Maybe it's just because I'm hungry. There we go. What about the wars from 1923 to 1920 to 2026? What about those wars? No point in putting all that shit up. I'm just gonna find the fucking wars against governments. I'll be here all night long. He hadn't opened in a while anyway. But thanks for dropping in. And do the one thing is just be yourselves and the whole lot. Just be there. You know, I'm a little bit tired, shall I say. A little bit kinda no, but like I'll be on again tomorrow. There's a few things I need to sort out, so I'll look it through. I'll get there. You may think I'm not looking at it, but yeah. You'd be right to think that, but I'm not looking after myself. But I'm alright, I'm grand. I'm alright, I'm 100%. And look forward to tomorrow. Right, I said I'd be on for only about an hour. I love you all to bits, and I want you all to take care. Don't take people for granted. Just look after yourselves. And if you can actually work towards that problem, gravitate, as they say, you get closer. You'll always find somebody that likes you, just wants to be with you, like, but you may not want to. There's no problem being friends, is there? So at the end of the day, I move on. I'll move on from here, and I will talk to y'all later. And I'm just tired. And you say, oh no, I'm tired. And you say, oh, being good enough to say that I'm tired. And then I agree with that. Because you know, if you stayed up here any longer, my good friends know that I'd be on for hours on end. And Char Baby, Bronx, Square, Kevin. Again, look after yourselves. I don't know, in some sort of way that you just want to go. Yes, I need. Right, and on this, I need to cop on. I need to cop on. And I'm glad that he's kind of stepped in and let me know that you are okay, and then stepped out. That means a lot to me. So in the meantime, God bless you, take care. See ya later. Bye now. Oh, here, Mom, press it on. God bless you all. Take care. Get some sleep. Get your head down. This could be a long stream, but it's not going to be. I'm going to bed now. Bye now. I'm sticking on a film. I don't know what film it is yet. I'm sticking on a film. But bye now.